The New England Patriots have made another signing. Hello everybody, my name is Dylan, also known as PatsFan177. Welcome back to the channel again today. I'll be breaking down my third straight acquisition analysis episode, this time free agent nose tackle Darius Kilgo. Now, I don't know if you remember him, but you may, from 2016 or 2017, one of those years. I think he spent a little bit of both of those years with the New England Patriots on the practice squad. It says he was a member of the Detroit Lions roster in 2019, where he played for former Patriots defensive coordinator and now head coach in Motown, Matt Patricia. Kilgo missed all of the 2019 season. Afterwards, he was cut, obviously. He was once a member of the Patriots roster. He was once on the practice squad. In fact, he's the only player in team history to have a guaranteed salary with a practice squad designation. I didn't know that. That's kind of fascinating. He was signed to a 4-year contract by the Denver Broncos in 2015, only to be waived in November 2016. The Patriots claimed him off waivers 3 days after his release, before waiving him after a week. So he kind of bounced around with the Patriots over the next couple years of his career. And after that, he kind of just went on to be with a bunch of different teams: the Jaguars, the Texans, the Titans, and most recently, the Lions. He has appeared in 29 games over 3 seasons, and yes, he does have 2 Super Bowl rings. He was on the Super Bowl 51 champion New England Patriots and the Super Bowl 50 champion Denver Broncos. So not bad company. He went from winning a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning to a Super Bowl with Tom Brady, obviously on the other side of the ball. But as of right now, breaking down how he could fit with the New England Patriots this year, we're looking at his page on NFL here, and he's 6'3", 320. So he's obviously a bigger nose tackle. He's not exactly a sub rusher like an Adam Butler type guy that we have. He has 5 years of experience. And you look at his stats, they do not show too much. Obviously, the 29 career games, he's got 15 total tackles, 10 solo and 5 assists, and then 1 pass defended. Right here in 2015, it looks like that was his first year. So he hasn't played much, and with us, he obviously had 5 tackles and nothing else on the stat sheet. So not much there to say about Darius Kilgo here. He's not exactly a stat patter, but you look at the current roster right now, and these are the guys that he's really going to be competing against, these interior defensive linemen. Obviously, you've got the top 2 project to be Lawrence Guy and Bo Allen, who was recently signed. You've got Adam Butler, who's, again, not the biggest guy, definitely not small by any stretch of the imagination, but he's very good as a sub rusher. I think he's a good rushing defensive tackle, and he can get in from that position. He can get to the quarterback, which is something very unique. I'm not sure Kilgo is going to be able to do that. He's more of a nose tackle, kind of close the gap kind of guy and clog up the run game, kind of disrupt things in there. That seems to be his play style, or at least his body type, that you get a 6'3", 320 guy, so he's obviously very, very big, and he'll be able to kind of fill that position. But you look at some of these other guys, and he's significantly bigger than, Deshaun Bower, which sometimes the defensive line or defensive end position kind of gets conflated with each other. You've got the more traditional defensive ends, but there's only 3 of them listed. So you never know. And obviously guys like Chase Winovich, Dietrich Wise, they project to be like defensive ends, and they're listed as defensive line. So he might not directly be competing with all of these guys here. I'm just kind of giving a list of what you could expect to see. But guys like Byron Cowher are really going to be his main competition, because that's the depth. He's more of a depth signing, I'd say, as of right now. And even if he does make the squad or get on the practice squad again, he's probably not going to see too many snaps on the field, but you never know if there's an injury, if there's something that happens. And this is, again, Bo Allen, a new guy there. We don't have Danny Shelton anymore, so Belichick could be looking to see what he can do behind his main guy, Lawrence Guy, and Adam Butler will probably, barring anything unforeseen, be another guy that makes the roster at this position. So we'll see how it goes. This video is not going to be very long because I don't have much to say about Darius Kilgo, aside from the fact that, they're using his old picture here when he was in the old Patriots uniform, which is still weird to say. But other than that, I don't have much to say. The Patriots held their first kind of practice today of training camp, but it's not really anything too much. They were just like helmets and shells, I think. It wasn't really full pads. Nothing too serious, kind of just doing the drills. And we only got about 25 minutes of it. The media was not allowed access to it, and the cameras were cut after about 25 minutes. So we didn't get to see too much. You saw Cam Newton a little bit, but that's about it. So that'll wrap up today's video of acquisition analysis. I hope to see you all again soon. Again, if you want to check out my Bleacher Report or my Discuss the Game accounts, those are always in the description. And put any video ideas you have in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you all again very soon.